Dr. Calvin Mackie, STEM Nola, New Orleans, Louisiana.
My name is Dr. Calvin Mackie. I'm the president and founder of STEM Nola. STEM Nola is an organization founded to expose and inspire and engage communities in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We engage K-12 kids by inviting them out to community-based events where they engage in all type of activities, whether it's making boats and learning about buoyancy and density, or whether it's the physics of sound and learning about how instruments make sound, or we even have a heart day where they engage with doctors and dissect sheep hearts and then make mechanical hearts. The whole goal is to get the kids engaged in the world around them in STEM. I have 4 STEM degrees. I have a BS in mathematics from Morehouse, a BS, MS, and PhD in engineering from Georgia Tech, but I have 2 beautiful sons. And one day my son told me that he was not interested in STEM anymore because his teacher was only talking to the board. My son and I began to do experiments in the garage, and before you know it, 20 kids in the neighborhood were showing up in the garage. And I realized right then and there was a thirst in the community, in our children, to participate in these type of STEM activities.
Every kid has questions. How do those power lines work? Well, what is that dam? What is that levee? Every kid has those questions, but they never have a place to really ask the question and get it answered, and then engage with it, and then own it afterwards. And that's what STEM Nola's created.
The most important factor about what we do is the why factor. Kids come out and they'll work on a kit, they'll build a car and watch that car run, and then they ask, why? Why is my car slower? Why my car is not doing like this? And that's the critical thinking that will be the basis of the skills that our kids need in any career that they go into in the future. By participating in these events, they learn how to work with people, and they get the skill of collaboration. And then by building stuff, they realize they can start off with an idea and create something with their hands. And that gives them the whole idea that, hey, I can make something and be a part of the future, regardless of the career that they may decide.
Not only are the K-12 students being served in terms of the didactic, the learning, the hands-on, also the inspiration, but the college students and the STEM professionals and the community volunteers such as myself are impacted as well. The college students are coming and working hands-on with the younger students. So the younger students see the college students and envision themselves. The college students, by turn, are working side by side with professionals, MDs, engineers from NASA, from Chevron, and so they then are able to envision a career in STEM.
I started at STEM Nola as a student, elementary school, and I would go to the STEM Saturdays, and we would build different models and do different experiments, and we would learn about a lot of different STEM subjects. And that made me want to pursue a career in the STEM field.
We're able to see the impact on the community and also on ourselves. And being able to see this gives people like me the inspiration to become more active and not to give up. Dr. Mackie cares for every child who comes through that door on STEM Saturday as if it were his own child.
I believe that every last one of us has some type of genius in us that need to be mined and brought out. And a lot of people that gravitate to the arts, sometimes they don't realize that they have the scientific skill within them because they were never exposed. A lot of times what we gravitate to is exactly what we was exposed to. So a lot of kids who look like me gravitate to sports because that's what's given to them. But my goal is, can we expose 1 million kids to STEM every Saturday such that more people who look like me will believe that they can be scientists and doctors and engineers rather than just basketball players.
This is fully something that he believes in. He's passionate about it. He leads by example on every level. He's not above picking up the trash and cleaning up or helping to set up or running a table if necessary. Whatever it takes to push the mission, he does with all his heart and who he is, and that's a great thing.
If there was one particular time that stands out in my mind and let me know that, hey, we're making an impact. At the end of one of our events, a mother came up to me and she became so emotional. She was shaking, crying, and she grabbed me. And she said, I knew it wasn't him. I knew it wasn't him. She said, everywhere I've taken my son, they said he couldn't learn. And how can he show up here and do this for 3.5 hours with no problem? And right then and there, I realized that we was offering something that a lot of schools were not.
The impact is palpable from the looks on the parents' faces, from the looks from the people in the community, the people just saying thank you. And the fact that this started in his garage with his family and his kids, something as simple as investing in your child can evolve into something that is changing the world is absolutely amazing. It has to be beyond anyone's imagination. It's truly living a dream.